What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a minute. Just landed here back in Phoenix. Gonna be training here for 4 weeks to finish out my prep. We're gonna do the Mississippi in 6 weeks, actually 5.5, and then the Dallas Pro the week after. So we got 5.5 weeks, and in 6.5 weeks, I'll be back in the YouTube content. So stay tuned. So today we're training back, but it's gonna be all thickness day. I have a width day and I have a thickness day. So thickness day, I usually hit I used to deadlift, but now it's just rack pulls. It's better for the hip. Progressive overload, work my way up to 8 to 10 reps and then 3 working set, and then I'll do a back off set of like 10 and 15 with half the weight, just to get all that blood in after I hit all those heavy reps. And then after that, we're gonna go on to doing the incline dumbbell rows. And then we'll go into single arm row, either machines or dumbbell, depending on how my back feel at that time. And then see if I still have enough more energy, and then we'll push one more workout. We'll see. So let's just get this one first though.
Five. Damn, I can't even count, bro.
Bro, go back to preschool.
You still can't count. Don't pay attention.
Was it preschool or kindergarten?
This is a bio freak, bro. This shit makes me like.
Hey, don't talk about my thoughts like that.
I can count before that.
Oh, we got 5 plates today. We got 5 today.
You trying to eat?
Oh yeah. I
Need
need them
eat it like a buffet, dude.
Need them big erectors, bro.
Just 5 days. We got one more top set, and then a back off set.
Up. Whoa. There we go. One more. Stand up. There we go. Up. One more. Stand up.
Whew. Easy. Slow it down, come on. Come on, you got more. This ain't your top set. Let's go. All right, that's
Fuck.
He said this ain't my top set. Does one more. So here's a little tip. You gotta figure out which machine works better for you. So these two machines, they're typically the same. But just because you see what other people do on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, doesn't mean it's gonna fit for your body. So you kind of have to play around with the angles to see which movement or machine works for your muscle. Because you could be using the same machine, but you're not hitting the right muscle. So it's just pointless. So either lower the weight, get the contraction in, or find a movement that fits better, that works for you. So as you can see, I had to switch back to this because I get more contraction on my back. But until I can figure out that angle, then I'll go back to the other machine. Just play around with the variations and angles to see which one fits better for you. So that's the tip of the day. Great spot.
Yeah.
we're gonna do some Q&As from the story I posted a couple weeks ago, or last week, I'm sorry. You guys got some great questions on there, so I'll do my best just to try to answer all of them. So the first question is, what are some unknown struggles of bodybuilding? I think it's more like the mental aspect, because training's easy, and when it comes to getting closer to a show, that's where your mental strength comes in. And a lot of times I see like guys like fail towards the end because they're not mentally strong. Those are like some of the struggles that you have to face when you get closer to a show. And just the environment that you're into, it really helps. So if you are in like a positive environment, that will help you out mentally as well. So you have control of like who you want to be around. So like if people are not beneficial to your lifestyle, you can cut them out. But it is a struggle to kind of have to cut out your friends that isn't beneficial to your lifestyle, because at the end of the day, like, you're in control of your life, and if it's not helping you, then there's no need for you to put that energy towards that, while you can put it towards your goal. Also, bodybuilding is very expensive. I think a lot of guys like think that it's just cheap to do a show, but in reality, there's a lot of money that you put out for just competing for a show. The food itself costs a lot. That's not including like you registering for a show yet. So that's just barely scratching the surface. And then when you go to like a national show, or when you get turned pro, you go do a pro show, you have to pay for all the travel expense. So those are some of the big struggles in bodybuilding. So just your mental and your finances. But other than that, bodybuilding is fun, is how you can make it. If you enjoy training, just keep doing that. But I love it. Like, this is what I enjoy doing. Like, coming in here, training, dieting, and just build the best physique that I can do. All right. What is the next one? Do crunches burn belly fat? Yes and no. So your diet basically will get you to get the body fat off. Doing crunches at the gym will help sculpt that ab. So if you have a shitty diet and you're doing crunches at the gym, you're not going to get abs, because you're still fat pretty much. But no, it doesn't really burn your fat. It just brings out more lines when you are dieting down. All right. How did you feel now after the previous Olympia and injury? See you on the O stage again. It was very mentally challenging after the back injury. So like when I messed with my back in January, I went and get an MRI. The doctor said my L5 and S1 had a minor fracture. So that really mentally messed with my head, because not only did it put me out for a couple months, but it was like, what do I do? Like, when you go to the gym like every day, now you have to back off and, give your body a rest and recover. So it was a mental challenge for me, just to kind of realize, okay, you have to take a step back in order for you to recover fully and be at 100% so you can go back to where it was. But, in that time, it's just, you gotta look at the bigger picture, right? You can't just sit there and just kind of dwell on all the negative stuff, because you keep doing that, like, it's not gonna change anything. And my view on the last Olympia, it was a good experience. I know I brought my best package. Obviously not the placing that I want, but it was really surreal for me to be there on that stage, because all my whole career, I worked really hard to be on that stage, and like being in that moment was like really surreal. So it was a learning experience. I enjoyed it, embraced every moment of it. But this next year, when I come back to the Olympia, when I qualify, I'm gonna make a statement and try to get top 10 for this year. So, you know, just be grateful for what you have. Off-season, full day of eating. So, I talk about this all the time. Off-season and prep is pretty much the same. You know, you guys, the only difference is off-season you're eating more food. Prep, you're just cutting calories, so you're eating a little bit more less. So I eat the same stuff: egg whites, whole eggs, chicken breast, steak, oatmeal, rice, cream of rice, peanut butter, cashews. So all the same stuff all year round. The only difference is the volume and the amount. So, and then maybe some cheat meal during the off season. That's it. Nothing crazy. It's just a lot of food. Okay. Do you come to Vietnam? I will in the future, not at this time, but I plan on visiting all my Vietnamese fans in Vietnam, and hopefully next year. We'll see. What is your job? So I do bodybuilding full time, and I also coach on the side. If you guys are interested in my coaching, shoot my DM or hit up my email at tvprofitness@gmail.com if you guys are interested in coaching. But yeah, that's what I do. This is, you know, before this, I was in the food business, and now bodybuilding is my career now. So I, you know, turned my hobby into my career, and you know, it's not even work for me. It's like I come to the gym and just like hang out with my friends and just, you know, lift. That's like the best job like to have. So I'm very blessed and grateful for that. That's pretty much it. That's a wrap. But I don't have any more other questions to say. But yeah, that's a wrap for today's back workout. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe in the next video we'll do a full day of eating, because I got a lot of requests for that, and I know you guys want to know what I eat for prep. And yeah, drop a comment below. What do you guys want to see? You know, do you guys like the training videos? Do you want me to just be more, you know, social with you guys on camera, talking about like, you know, my experience, or just like want to see me eat? But yeah, I appreciate all your support, and catch you on the next video.